So it's secured, and that's it. And Mommy can wave.
Uwe Gröning's company produces child seats for airplanes. His clients are airplane manufacturers such as Airbus, and they have high expectations.
Airbus has tough conditions. They have engines where, in case of failure, or if a blade breaks, the whole thing starts to shake. These vibrations are transferred to the entire cabin and its fixtures. Even the cabinets and child seats have to withstand the vibrations. We've provided the proof that they can.
Large customers like Airbus are complicated, but the family-run business has adapted to that. Their fixtures, such as partitions, have to be suitable for jets, light and fireproof. But now Airbus is demanding that suppliers such as Innovint produce in advance and carry research and development costs completely on their own.
You have to agree to extensive obligations, contractual obligations, which in some cases are out of proportion to production volume, at least in our case, with a mid-sized company. That means the requirements for major suppliers are simply applied one-to-one to the smaller suppliers. And that's where it gets complicated for mid-sized companies, because we have very different business structures.
Airbus would prefer to work with large-scale suppliers, but Innovint doesn't want to accept that.
We create and ensure jobs here. And it isn't right that we're simply disregarded by the largest aircraft manufacturer in Europe. That just won't work.
But Airbus is accepting one major contract after another. Its order books are full for the next 8 years, with 5,300 aircraft ordered. So now Airbus is putting pressure on its suppliers to also get involved on an international level. The local business association is raising the alarm. Suppliers in northern Germany are largely small companies, too small to be able to expand globally. Uwe Gröning, for instance, employs just 30 people. So the 160 companies have to come up with a solution.
The way it is now, all casual and assuming you'll get your contract somehow, that won't work anymore. That will change in the future. And then, if people wake up in time, they'll probably start reducing jobs here, which is the great danger. We've already seen that the major manufacturers no longer produce in Europe, but go to China and America in order to supply the local markets directly. And those are all jobs that will be lost here. If we don't do something, the business here will be gone.
For the small Hamburg companies, the only solution is to become less dependent on Airbus. Innovint started down that path years ago. They sell their custom-made cabinets to 25 different airlines. Each airline has its own design wishes, and that makes the little company appealing. It's an attractive niche for the Grönings.
There's more than just Airbus. With our know-how, we can also make fixtures for a Boeing 767 model, or for any aircraft manufacturer. The ability to make the fixtures is independent of the specific type of aircraft.
Finding new clients besides Airbus sounds good, but it can't be done overnight.
Our client base is growing, and that's important. When I tell other companies that they have to widen their client base, they can't do it just by throwing a switch. It takes at least 10 years, so the others all have that ahead of them.
One way or another, hard times are coming for small suppliers. Airbus thinks that's justifiable. The pressure of competition isn't hitting just the northern German mid-sized companies, but the entire sector.